Hey y'all, welcome to Nara's Knots, and this is my first video. I'm actually really excited to see how this goes. I kind of suck at this, honestly, because I talk a lot about everything. So I'll go off track and just do a whole bunch of different stuff. So let's just see how this goes. This is obviously, like our first little run on the channel. So, I mean, let's hope I make this video interesting and I can pick up at least a couple of views. My plan is to make the videos as short as possible, but my talking in between may make it longer. Today we are going to be crocheting a purse. It's going to be like a rose bag. I'm going to show y'all a photo, and we're going to be using these blues. I'm going to show y'all a photo of that too. So this is the purse that we're going to make today. We love the roses. We love the little handbag. This is so cute. And these are the colors that we're going to do for the purse. Let me go get those colors, and then we're going to come back, show y'all the colors, and get started. Okay, y'all, so we got the colors right here. This is the color pattern that we're going with. It's 4 different colors, 3 different types of blue, and then 1 white. Y'all probably cannot see it that good there, but trust me, when we put it on the bag, y'all are going to see it a lot better. I'm also going to write this down as we go because I'm going to freehand this, and I might want to make another bag like this, so we always want to keep the pattern just in case. I'm going to start off by just chaining however long I want the bag to be, because I don't want the bag to be too big, but I want it to be like big enough to hold my essentials. So I'm just gonna kind of like free chain. I don't know why, but like when I'm trying to measure something, usually I just make like really messy chains, see how long I want it, and then take the chains out and redo it all over again. I don't know, I feel like it's just easier that way. It's just better. Okay, y'all, I feel like this is good enough. Like, I feel like, okay, next to me, this is a little bigger. I might make it a little smaller, but I feel like this is good enough for the chain. So let me count this, chain this correctly, and then we'll actually get started. Okay, so I finished with the 30 chains, and then I did half double crochet, but unfortunately, y'all, I think I'm gonna have to use a stitch marker. I'm gonna have to go on the bottom row and then do another 30 because I just want to do like straight rectangle up. I don't feel like doing 2 panels, so I'm just gonna do 1 big panel. But this is like a good size for like a bag to me, honestly. It's not too big, not too small, and like it's supposed to be a handbag, so it's not supposed to be that big anyways. Okay, y'all, we finished that, and now for the easy yet repetitive part, we're gonna keep building up until this stacks up into like a more so like rectangular type shape, and we have the purse kind of build that we want. While we do that, I'm gonna introduce myself a little bit and just talk about, I don't know, just myself on the channel, I guess. I don't know how well I talk in crochet. Usually I crochet by myself, so let's hope that I'm not like staying on one topic for too long or like not really saying too much at all. Well, y'all, my name is Nara, and of course, as y'all can tell, I crochet. Wow. And that's really what my channel is about. I sell my crochet, and I've been selling my crochet for about 3 years now, and yeah, I actually love this. I literally just hit the 3-year mark like last month for me, like just starting off crocheting, but I feel like since I've started my journey, I've actually like progressed very quickly, and I've been doing pretty good. I started off with scrunchies. That's how I started. I'm going to tell y'all my origin story. I like talking about how I first started crocheting because it just like reminds me of that day and like how I did not think crocheting would be like such a big part of my life that day compared to like today. So basically when I started, it all started from TikTok. I saw this girl crochet a scrunchie, and I was like, wow, that's so cute. And my grandma crochets, she's crocheting since I've been born, so that's all I've known her to do. And I used to think that I wanted to, but I didn't really like go deep into it like how I did now. So my people got me a mini crochet kit, and y'all, that junk rotted in my room. And I just never threw it away because like I never touched it. So I was like, it could be useful one day, like I can still use this. So the day that I saw the TikTok, I was like, I still have that yarn from a couple of years ago. I pulled it out and I made a scrunchie, and y'all, that scrunchie was trash. And at the time, I thought it was like the best looking scrunchie ever. I was like, oh my gosh, like I did so good. I was so happy. I showed my mom, I showed my siblings, I showed everybody. So I went to school and I wore it to school. I will never forget, y'all. I wore it on like a Wednesday, and then I told all my friends about it. We went back and I told my mom, like when I got home, a couple of my friends at school were asking me like, oh, can I get one? And it really was not that many. Like it was not like everybody was fanning over it. It was literally like 2 of my friends were like, oh, like you should make me one. And I was like, yeah, I'll make you one. So I went home and I told my mom, and that Thursday we went to the store and she was like, oh, okay, we're gonna get you a little bit of yarn to like make the stuff. And I was like, I really don't need that much yarn. If you crochet scrunchies, you'll know that this is a small size for like yarn. And well, I don't really have like a full one, but these are like the bigger sizes. So the bigger is like double of this. And my mom got me like 10 of these. To make a scrunchie, it takes like not even half of this. So I was looking at my mom crazy, like, what am I supposed to do with this? All this yarn. And she was like,
you better figure it out. You better figure it out because you're not going to waste my money.
So we got the yarn and I went home and then I made the 2 scrunchies for my friends. And then I'm thinking to myself, like, what am I going to do with the rest of this yarn? Because I don't do anything with yarn anyway. It already sits in my room. So what am I going to do with this? Y'all, I went to school that Friday and I was like, you know what? I'm going to sell the scrunchies. And I was literally like, who wants a scrunchie? And I was selling the small ones for maybe about like $3, medium for $5, and then the big ones for $7. So everybody was like, oh, I'll get one, because y'all, I talk a lot. So I talked to like literally everybody, and they were like getting it just because I was selling them. They just wanted to support. And I went home, and that weekend I remember I got like 50 something orders, because literally I wasn't begging. I was not dry begging. But I was like low-key just talking about it. I was like, y'all, like, you should get the scrunchies. They're really cheap too. You're gonna support me. Like, I was convincing everybody, you know, like putting my words to use, really, you know. Nigga. But yeah, I went home that weekend and I had like 50 orders, and y'all, I stayed up that entire weekend, pulled an all-nighter and everything just to finish all 50 orders. Because I wanted people to say that I worked quickly. And I wanted to like have that brag of being able to finish all those orders in one weekend. So then I went back then and I gave everybody their scrunchie and I got my money. And since then I just kind of like explored what else I could do. I went from scrunchies to hats to purses to sweaters to pants. I've done everything. Jackets, headbands, like, y'all, literally dang near everything that you could think of, I've done it before. I got some of my stuff back here, of course. I made this pillow as well, and then I have another pillow. Well, this one a little worn down, y'all. I sleep on this one every night, but I have this pillow as well. And then I have like 2 more over here that are like in the stacks of the pillows that I make. But yeah, I just make like a little bit of everything. I make tapestries. I do everything. Y'all, I forgot what row I was on already. I was doing too much talking. Y'all, at first, when I first started crocheting, y'all, I used to move so slow. Like, for me to make a beanie, it used to take me an entire day to make a beanie. And I mean, if you're at that stage right now, don't think you're moving that slow, because trust, like, you could just start, or you could have been crocheting for a minute and like you just don't crochet as much. But like for me, I surrounded myself in crochet. Crocheting for me, I started around like the end of the school year. So when I started to sell my stuff, when I made that scrunchie, that big fat scrunchie order, I ended up starting to sell my stuff then, and we only had like a month left of school at that point. So after that month of school, the whole summer I just kind of like hyper fixated on crocheting. And y'all, I would literally I wake up at 5 to go to the gym, so I get home around like 8 o'clock. From like 8 to like maybe 2 o'clock that morning, I was just in bed all day crocheting. And I was like trying to pick my speed up, trying to see what else I can make. Because like when I first started, I was really interested to see like what's gonna be the challenge for me? Like, when can I hit my limits, and what can I make, what can't I make? Like, I was really interested to see how far I could put crocheting to use. So I don't know, I would just stay up all day trying to experiment with it. And I mean, that's how I got faster with it, because I would literally spend like 12 hours a day crocheting, which is insane. Actually, that's actually insane. I take my crochet everywhere. If I go get my nails done, I'm taking my crochet with me. If I'm like in a car ride, I'm taking my crochet with me. Before my basketball games, I would crochet. Like, I take my crochet everywhere. I know, y'all, I know I sound a little addicted. I might be addicted, but that's okay. But as I already mentioned a little bit earlier, I do sports as well. I do basketball. I did track my freshman year, but then I stopped track because basketball, we kept going to playoffs and it was cutting into track season. So I had to pick a sport, and basketball has like always kind of been my sport. I've been playing basketball since I was in 3rd grade, and yeah, it's been a couple of years, like it's been a little minute. So I kind of low-key just stick with it. I'm a point guard, but I've also been post before on basketball too. They kind of had me everywhere, like low-key, because we don't have enough post players, but we don't really have too many guards either. So they kind of had me like play both because, I don't know, I guess I'm like master of all traits, jack of all trades, master of none. I think wait, I'm flopping right now, hold on. I'm planning on doing track again this year actually, but we're just gonna have to see about that because it honestly depends. Like, I don't know how I was doing what I was running before. I run long distance, and freshman year I would run the 800 and the mile, and I was actually really good at it. For my freshman year, that was my first year ever running track, and I made it to districts, and I placed 3rd for the mile, and I placed 2nd. I'm lying. I placed 3rd for the 800 and I placed 2nd for the mile. And the crazy thing is, before I started track freshman year, I was in the car with my mom and I was having a conversation with her, telling her, I was like, if they ever put me on the mile, I will quit the team. Like, I'm never gonna run the mile. And then they told me I was running the mile. I do not like school that much. I'm not gonna lie. But I do enjoy learning though. I like feeling like smart in a way. Like, I feel like everybody likes to feel smart, but I like to like actually learn and like understand what I'm learning, stuff like that. My favorite subject, a lot of y'all are gonna hate, but it's math.
Oh my gosh, really?
My least favorite subject, history. Never ever ever put me in no history class and expect me to learn anything or tell you anything because I have no clue myself. I absolutely hate history. History is the worst subject ever known to man. Like, I will forever be a history hater to the day I die. Like, I don't even think it's the fact that history is like uninteresting. It's just the fact that in school they only focus on one portion of history. So we were low-key just kind of like learning the same thing about wars over and over again. And then a lot of the wars are low-key just the same thing, and the only difference is like the reason that they started them. But then you have to memorize like the little details with each war. Like, no, y'all can have that. Go ahead and take that. Like, I'm not doing that. Although I am in high school, I'm taking college classes. I'm taking dual credit classes. So I'm taking college classes right now, and the college classes are killing me, y'all. Like, they're literally killing me. For this next school year that's coming up, I am not ready at all. I do not want to start my senior year off. I don't think I'm gonna do bad or like it's gonna be boring. I just don't really like school. Okay, y'all, enough with the school talk. It's summer. We should not even be thinking about school right now. I guess I can tell y'all some things about myself as well. So for me, if y'all could not tell by now, I'm a very like goofy person. I'm not really putting it out there too much now because I gotta see how y'all act with what I give y'all, because I am very like dramatic. I could be a lot because y'all, I'm just like a very hyper person. I don't really know how much more to explain myself other than that. I feel like that's why crocheting like really does help me, because just being able to sit down, relax, and crochet is a blessing, honestly. I do follow God. I am a Christian. So, I mean, I might bring that up a couple of times occasionally, but we'll just have to see how it goes, because honestly with the channel, I'm just kind of going with the flow, seeing what I like, what I don't like, and just following up from there. Like I said, I'm a very goofy person. Very goofy. I'm always laughing at something or making a joke about something or doing some type of crazy dance. Like, literally just always doing something. Y'all will see it eventually, and I promise y'all eventually will not be any time like a year from now or nothing like that. It's probably gonna be like the next video. I laugh at everything. I've literally laughed at everything in the video. Like, probably when I go back and watch this to like chop the video up, make it look nice, I'm probably gonna be like looking at all the clips of just me laughing with all my 32 showing, like for no reason. I'm fixing the video up right now, and in literally every single clip, I'm laughing at something different, even if I didn't say anything funny. I'm also pretty big on TikTok. Wait, no, not like that. Like, I'm not famous on TikTok, but I'm always on TikTok. I'm always quoting something from TikTok. I know all the memes from there too, and I use the stickers and everything like that. Like, yeah, I'm up to date with all that stuff. That's my little circle right there. Like I told y'all, I do watch Grey's Anatomy. I also watch shows like The Walking Dead. I've watched Big Mouth, Ginny and Georgia, Stranger Things, stuff like that. Those are my types of shows. I'm not really too big on shows and movies until really like last year is when I really just kind of like started to get bigger on it and to start like having a bigger interest in it. My favorite genre of movies is horror movies and action movies. I also like low-key emotional movies a little bit. Like I like movies like 13 or like Basketball Diaries, stuff like that too. I like movies like that as well. My music taste, we're probably never going to talk about that here, honestly. I hate talking about my music taste because my music taste is like very old. And I'm not talking about like 90s type of music. I'm talking about like music you probably listen to during quarantine type old. I listen to like Mac DeMarco, Mitski, stuff like that. I hope I'm pronouncing their names right too, because I don't know. I listen to Sade, J. Cole. Like, I mean, I don't know. I guess you could say like definitely common artists, but I don't really like venture out to like, oh, when's the new album dropping? Yeah, I don't follow all that stuff. I'm not gonna lie. I listen to some rap too. I love me some Baby Chief Doo. I cannot lie. Cause as soon as he come on in my headphones, y'all, I start jamming ASAP. Like, I like, I guess you could kind of say like indie rock. A big thing about me too, if you're around me a lot, you will definitely hear about me and food. I love me some food, y'all. I'm definitely a big foodie and I'm a big fatty, cannot lie. I eat like I've never eaten before. I love some good seafood, cannot lie. That's top tier. I love me some hot fries, y'all. I would demolish me a good bag of hot fries in a quick little second. I just love snacks in general, honestly. I don't really care what I eat. I'm not a picky eater, I don't feel like, but y'all, I will literally eat anything and I'm down to try anything new. Like, I will eat anything in the world. All this talking we're doing, and this is only the progress we've made on the bag because I'm talking so much. Okay, y'all, I don't want y'all to get bored, so I'm going to skip past this part of me finishing this part of the bag, and then when we get to the roses and the handle of the bag, I'll come back to y'all. It's been about 20 minutes, and this is where we're at, and we're going to leave it at this length. I really like this length for the bag. We're going to cut the string off, and then we're going to start making the roses around the bag because I don't want the handle to get in the way. I'm not going to lie, I low-key did forget how to make flowers, so I'm going to have to go back and watch a tutorial on that. And I don't know if I'm going to do white flowers actually, because the base color is going to be white and the handle is going to be white too. So I don't want to do like white flowers and the bag is already white. So I'm probably just going to do the different, like the 3 different blues that we picked, which are these 3. And we're just gonna see. I figured it out. We got the roses down, and this reminded me on why I hated making flowers, because roses literally take forever. This one rose probably took me like 5 minutes to make, 5-10 minutes, and I have to make all of them to fill around the bag. And it's okay because they're actually taking up a very decent amount of space, but I do want a lot of roses. So let's get to it and let's stop complaining. What's up, y'all? We're back. So it's 12 o'clock and I almost did forget to record. I was on the phone and doing a whole bunch of other stuff, but don't worry, I was still making progress on the way. I finished all the roses. I ended up making 4 of each rose, and we have 12. And I actually accidentally made it like the exact number I needed. I laid them out and only 6 roses will fit on one side, but that's not bad because in the photo it's only 8 roses, but the purse is a little bit like longer than mine. This is how I'm gonna lay my roses out, like this. I know it like looks like nothing right now, but I had sewed at least one down to show y'all. So this is what it's coming out to be, and I'm sewing this one down right now. I'm probably just gonna do this front side, but I'm going to have to go to bed because I have to be up early in the morning for the gym tomorrow. So I will get back to y'all tomorrow. Hey y'all, it's the next day and we're back. So last night I ended up finishing the whole first panel of the purse, and I think it came out cute. I feel like you can barely see the white unless like you're looking in between the flowers, but that's literally perfect. I'm back and I did finish the back panel, don't worry. This is what they ended up looking like. This is the sides of it. For the handles, I'm just gonna do like a U-shaped little handle on both sides, and then we're gonna end it there. This is possibly the most chaotic video I've ever seen on YouTube, let alone ever uploaded. But this is the purse, y'all. It came out literally so cute. The roses at the bottom help it like stand up by itself, like when it's on a desk and stuff. But like I put roses on the sides because I didn't care at first, but when I finished the bag, it did look really tacky that there was no roses. So yeah. And then I went back after I finished and like filled in all the gaps. I did not like that the gaps were showing. I didn't want any white to show other than, you know, obviously the handle. But I think the purse came out really cute. And I just went online shopping and I accidentally ended up getting a blue shirt so I can match this purse with something now. But yeah, y'all, I hope y'all enjoy the video. I hope next video can be less chaotic and more entertaining and stuff. But yeah, I'll see y'all later. Bye.